Yeah, basically what I do, so I'm picking up a little bit of electrical hum because basically the Elgato is like feeding into the same computer that I'm recording with. So I'm getting like this kind of like current through my entire recording setup.
Yeah, so you have like a
Um,
continuous error.
yeah, so there's just like a like kind of a base level of noise um, that I filter out through TeamSpeak and then through OBS. What I can do is I can just pre-filter that before, because like right now I have a filter set up in TeamSpeak, a filter in OBS, and a filter in my other OBS if that works, but it doesn't right now. But I can just like pre-filter it all in one spot, and then when it goes through like when it goes through Discord, it'll be filtered.
So like a lunatic, like a madman, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play with a controller
The fuck?
and see if that fixes just the nightmare controls.
Confusion?
Because this game was made for PS4,
That's true.
and if nothing
Which...
else, it'll fix flying, which is so much better with joysticks than a mouse.
No, I mean, the thing about this game is that I cannot believe it was made for the PS4, considering how fucking terrible it runs.
Yep. Well, it was made by
God.
people who used to make side-scrolling bike platformers.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I did like some performance optimization settings that everyone was like on the internet is like, this might work for you, give it a shot.
Yeah.
And it brought down my CPU usage by like 25%. It was like, fuck, that's awesome.
Damn.
But it still isn't enough to get me like all the way.
Are you going
that
by
I
the
can run,
number
like, the
in
entire
OBS or something that's in Task Manager? Like, are you looking at the... Which number are you talking about when you say that?
Oh, this is an internal No Man's Sky, like, deep hidden setting.
Oh, like No Man's Sky tells you its CPU usage?
Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, in OBS I run at about, like, 25 CPU usage. If I have the NDI filter on, which I guess I can turn off right now. I'm not using it. So this will drop my
jitter is
CPU
out of
usage.
control.
Yeah, what?
Let's turn up the anti-aliasing or something?
Yeah, so my CPU usage in OBS is like 10%, 8% even when I'm recording. And in No Man's Sky, it's like damn near like 95% of my CPU usage.
I'm just
like,
getting...
This game is just insanely poorly optimized. I can't believe it.
I'm just getting like next level intense texture jitter. Or pixel jitter or whatever it's called. Where like all the edges look like they're vibrating, which you normally can't see as much because we're on a planet, but now we're on a place that's entirely horizontal lines that are like 1 pixel in width, so they're all like vibrating at all times.
Yeah. I mean, I have a fucking i7. Like, this CPU...
So I have not yet have an encoding overload
out.
yet. It might change when we get to a planet. But
what
I did is
like a PS4.
What I did is I told No Man's Sky not to use the first 4 cores of my CPU.
Oh yeah.
And that'll hopefully make it so that OBS is safe over there and can stop constantly fucking up the recording.
No, I got it working. It was just like, why is it so jittery too? Like, why does this game have like...
You're seeing it too, right? Where everything is jittering in this entire base.
Yeah, what the hell is going on?
The entire screen is like pixel jittering. Yeah, it's...
Yeah.
I think it actually might be an outcome to some extent of like... No, it's not just the blur, it's like everything around me too. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what setting you have to change to make that stop happening, because that's like severe. Everything on the screen is kind of jittering.
Okay, this looks a lot better now.
It's really strange.
I'm gonna start streaming myself then.
All right.
And yes, I looked at the footage and oh my god. Oh my god, is this like this recording experience is like, I don't know if anyone's gonna watch this footage because it's so fucked up. It's just so fucked up. And what the hell? What's that happening? There we are. And I just don't know like what I can do differently. Every time I sit down to record this game, like I will spend like at least 15 minutes like trying to optimize things and like messing with the settings to see if it will work, and it won't.
So where are you right now?
I went down to the planet because
okay.
I was able to get it to record really nicely when I was in the space station because nothing was happening there. But once I moved on to going down to the planet with all the procedural generation, that's when everything went to shit.
I was gonna introduce you to your new best friend.
The character creator?
Oh, that's nice too, but there's the, I found the guy who upgrades your inventory.
Ooh, I like that guy.
So if you ever go back up there, there's the guy who, he's called the Exosuit Researcher, and he'll upgrade your inventory by 1 slot for like only 5,000 credits or something, which is nice.
Alright. Oh, wow. At least the, hey Birdie, you recording that yet or not? Yeah, go ahead and ask me questions, and I will, make fun of Keith with them. It's fine.
Oh, pulse jump is severe. Okay. I'm trying to figure out the controller controls.
Yeah.
Weirdly, you right stick looks around in your cockpit as opposed to steering the ship's view, which is weird.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Oh, it screws with me because inherently I try to look around with the right stick because that's how shooters work. And instead, no. Oh god, how do I land?
Alright, I'm in the space station. I'm ready to purchase things. Who's the person who upgrades my inventory space? Is the technology merchant, Zizenta?
Oh, did you go back up?
Yeah.
The inventory space guy was the Exosuit Researcher. How do I land? Shit. I don't know how to land.
You would press the key. Oh, right.
Yeah. Shit, I just fired rockets. Somebody help me. Chat, help.
Jingbia, Yankee wubba dub dub.
Tell me where are the controls on the screen? The interface tells you the controls. Tell me how to fly my ship with controls.
The lifeform looks at me, traces of fear and surprise behind their eyes. It is clear they have nothing more to say to me.
Oh, X.
So I tried to get this guy to upgrade my inventory, and he just told me to fuck off,
it's
basically.
like... It's like Mass Effect 2, where all the shopkeepers are only there for dialogue, and in order to get any of the stuff at the shops, you have to talk to the computer by them.
Oh, I hate it.
How do I get out of the ship? There we go.
Oh, okay, so just go up to the Exosuit Terminal, not the Exosuit Researcher. Well,
yeah.
I am a dumbass then, apparently.
Yeah, why are you so dumb?
I don't know. I was just born that way. Maybe it was Maybelline.
Maybe it was Maybelline. I was just born that way.
Maybe he's born such a dumbass. Maybe it's lead paint. Okay, we're going into the appearance modifier.
Alright, so I restricted the affinity of the cores for the game, and it led to a situation where now the game doesn't fuck up my recording. Now the game just genuinely performs fucked up now. I'm like,
yeah,
oh,
anytime
cool.
Anytime anyone ever tells me to mess with the affinity of cores on this optimizing a game, I always immediately know that they have no idea what they're talking about in a lot of cases, because I took an operating systems class, and in that class we had a week's lecture on core affinity, and the operating system lecturer told me that if you ever touch this setting, you are almost guaranteed to be making your computer worse.
Yay! I did it. I made it worse.
Okay, so there are Geks, and Geks are wonderful.
Still, my stream's not freezing periodically, as far as I can tell. Don't you dare take my race. I
generated an anomaly, and he's a clone trooper.
He's a clone trooper?
The Wars of the Stars.
From the Wars of the Stars.
You should look at my stream.
I can't. If I tab out of this game, it'll fuck up the recording, and then I have to turn off OBS, switch to windowed mode.
Never mind.
Then reopen OBS, and then switch from windowed to borderless window while it's recording. That's my only way I can get it to work so far. This is fucking voodoo.
Ooh, I really like that. It was a preset. It wasn't randomly generated, therefore it's not special. Okay, so basically the traveler races are by far the coolest. These are awesome looking.
The geometric guy?
Yeah. Oh my god. I can make him a fucking badass. Oh, that's great. That's phenomenal. Oh, this one looks like a cat, but if a cat was also combined with a hammerhead shark.
I must figure out how to power the base.
Oh, that's good. That's good times. That is good times. I love. Oh my God, that's so stupid looking. That's so stupid looking. This is phenomenal. I didn't realize I could look like a dumbass. Oh. Oh. Oh, it just keeps getting better and better. So how's computers treating you today?
I'm trying to figure out how to complete our objective, which is to power stuff.
Uh-huh.
But I need to figure out how the fuck power works.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know what was wrong with my previous attempts or what, so I'm still trying to figure that out too.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck did I just do? It's floating. What? Fuck you, idiot! You weird idiot! Stop it!
Is it just me, or like adding the marking settings great because it gives you more color options?
This game gives me like zero information about how its power systems work. It's like just fucking hook stuff up, whatevs, and I'm like, okay, but what's wrong with it? Why isn't it working? I don't understand.
I mean, okay, so you know how it worked in Satisfactory, where it was like super duper intuitive?
Because you just clicked on stuff with power and then it worked.
Yeah, so just do the opposite of Satisfactory and it might work.
I'm like, what do you... It's hooked up. Is it working? But it says insufficient power. Oh, this thing ran out now. Fuck.
What are the banners for? I don't know. I guess it's just to make it look... yeah. Who doesn't love white text on a white background? Ugh.
Yeah. Sexy.
Oh, yeah. I like my text like I like my women. Unreadable.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Alright.
Exosuit upgrade unit detection online. Yes, I do want to find that.
This isn't the greatest character creator I've ever seen by far, but the art direction that they've done with these races is actually quite nice, and that kind of makes up for it. I'm genuinely a fan.
There's nothing here.
Oh my God! I look like fucking. I look like stupid Ornstein and Smo. I look like stupid fucking space version of Smo. I cannot wait to show you what I've become.
The monster that I am now.
Yeah. Oh, I need to ask about the mysterious signal on the space station. How do I do that?
Talk to people and then ask about it?
Oh, wow, okay, I can't do that.
Why not?
I'm scared. I didn't realize this was a survival horror game. I didn't know I was going to have to talk to people.
They can teach you words. One
Jan
at a time.
Ihus and Zand Area Obai Ujan and Menixi. They look me up and down and seem to decide that I am not a customer. They do not look particularly helpful.
You can also talk to randoms.
Ew.
And they'll be like the stereotypical like, oh, we're so proud of you for trying, like Japanese citizen, where they're like, oh yes, very good, yes, oh it's arigato. So you can like try to awkwardly mime words at them, and they'll like grimace and be like, oh okay. Like as far as I can tell, every single person on the entire station will humor you if you try to learn their language. And so, like, they'll, like, teach you a new word, like, it's their personal responsibility and everything.
I like, one time I was, when I was visiting Italy, oh, there's a whole other area over here, I see. I was visiting Italy, and I, talked to the mayor of the town I was staying in, and he wanted to practice his English, and I wanted to practice my Italian. So we had an entire lovely lunch and conversation where the entire time both of us were not speaking our, like, native languages. It was adorable. He was better at English than I was at Italian,
Oops.
But it was okay. I remember a little bit where I asked him like what a certain word meant in Italian or something like that, and he said "Oddio" when he was trying to think of like what the word meant, which I was like, oh, that must be what the word is, "Oddio," and he was like, no, that means oh god.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dios mío.
Yeah, like, oh, Dio. I was like, aw.
Yeah.
I derped. But it's okay.
It's okay. You're doomed. You'll never
No,
you'll never have what it takes.
No, it's fine. I don't... How often do you think I speak to Italian mayors?
Yes. Mayors?
Yes.
Wait, did you say that... Was that the story... Did the story start with you saying that you were talking to the mayor?
Yes, I was talking to the mayor of the town I was staying in.
Why?
Because he was a nice dude.
I don't mean, like, how could you? I mean, like, why was that happening?
Because we both got lunch at this... We both got lunch at the same fucking restaurant.
Oh.
We were both hungry, we were both there, and I was like, oh, hey, I think I know you, you're the mayor. And he was like, yes, I am.
How did you know he was the mayor?
Because when I came to visit, he greeted everybody. You don't understand. You don't live in small towns.
Yeah, I guess.
Like
I'm just like, how did you already know the mayor? This is all strange.
I already
to me.
knew the mayor. The mayor was really nice. We got lunch
we were
together.
best friends.
He
was the best man at my wedding.
You clearly have only ever lived in cities where, like, if the mayor even sees you, she's probably just like, oh, shit. You're probably mad at me.
I think the closest thing to seeing officials at any place was, like, when I went to the fucking teachers' union protest.
Oh, that sounds really lovely.
That's, like, the closest I've ever come to seeing the people that run society around me.
Alright, do you see me? Do you see me, Gex boy?
You didn't pick the same thing as me, did you? Oh, you're a weird nightmare man. Oh, you're a nightmare. You're a fat nightmare.
No! I'm such a fucking...
What in the world?
Tubbalard. I'm a Tubbalard looking motherfucker with a globe for a head.
It's both revolting and the only thing you could have ever looked like. It's the only answer that could have ever been the answer.
But you know
Look
what?
at the little gloob! Look at this little gloob!
Oh, we can offer it food, but I don't
Look
have
at
any.
him.
Oh, I have creature pellets.
Look at the little glooby fuck! Oh my god!
It's not called a glooby fuck.
It's the frogs for stream.
Okay, how do I make glooby
Oh my
pellets?
god, he's a nightmare. I have no mouth and I must scream.
I have no mouth and I must feed adorable creature. Where is he? I have creature pellies. I can feed him.
I need creature pellies.
I have creature pellies. Okay, offer.
Oh, I need carbon for creature pellets. I just spent all my carbon trying to get him.
He's feeling calm.
Oh, you found a different gloopy glue? Oh, there he is. Yeah.
Yeah, he's recently fed. He's feeling calm.
Look
Another one just ran up and pushed me out of the way.
Oh, you found the weird one with the giant eyebrows.
Yeah.
Mine's just a smooth operator.
Oh my god, they're so fucking gross.
They look exactly like all the rocks here, I guess. Which I guess is the strategy.
They look like fishes, but like without the bottom half, and like they look like somebody chopped off half of a big mouth Billy Bass. I could picture this thing be like, there she was, just a walking down the street.
Don't say what? Don't say what, please. Glooby gloob? You don't want me to say glooby gloob on every sentence? You don't want me to say glooby gloob all the time, exclusively?
It's fine. It's fine, Keith. You got
wrong?
two glooby gloobs.
What's wrong with saying glooby gloob?
It's gonna slither those glooby gloobs. Like,
oh, they're
right
I didn't see their color because it was dark, but they're really green.
Oh yeah,
They're
no, they are
super green.
They are the Glooby Gloobs are green.
Yeah.
The green Glooby Gloobs are globulating about.
They got a weird brown black base.
All right, so I have a biofuel reactor.
Why is their
I'm
bottom
going
a
to
different
fill
color?
it with carbon.
Is it calloused from having to hop across the surface of the planet for? Oh, the one you fed has arms. The one I was following didn't have arms. why do only some of them have arms? Is that a gender?
Because,
is that the arm gender that has arms?
Our arms are sexual dimorphic.
That's a strong dimorphism.
Keith, I have good news and I have confusing
What have you done?
news. Come to the base and tell me what I've done, because I'm not entirely sure.
Are you inside?
I am inside.
Where is? It's hard to get a note. It's hard to see the icon that shows me where you are. Oh, there you are. What's
Keith,
up?
What happened?
I was trying to figure out how to hook up the power, and I can't.
No, I mean, this thing is now not here anymore.
Oh, you can't see the giant ring?
Motherfucker, how come every time we play a multiplayer game together, like, I end up getting, like, the glitchy invisible shit?
I don't know. I technically joined you this time.
I know, that's the part that's even weirder. Like, so both the biofuel reactors have vanished, and then this thing is also gone.
Well, I got good news, Bird. None of that stuff matters, because I found a beacon. Let's go to the beacon. Do you see that over there? The blue thing on the horizon? That icon?
No.
Oh, go to the signal booster. Do you still see the signal booster?
I see on the map, like, a very glowy globe lube. Is that what you're talking about?
I have a waypoint. It's a hexagon that's blue, and it looks like a radar dish thing that's in it, or whatever. Like a beacon. Well, it is a beacon. That's what it's called. Do you see that?
Am I heading in the right direction?
Can you not just answer whether or not you see a waypoint?
Because I don't really know. Like,
it's like 1,000 views for me.
I don't know what the waypoints look like to begin with, so I don't know.
It's it's an interface element. Like, when you look in the right direction, there's a hexagon. You don't know what waypoints look like?
No. Have you been laying them down?
I don't. Well, no, I mean, it's a waypoint as in, like, the game has a... how do I even explain this? It's like when I mark like when I open my visor and find technology, and then I hit X on it, and it's like, look, there's some technology there, and you kept running to them because they were on your interface. Okay. It's like that.
Well, so I don't have that, but I do have what looks like what you're talking about. I have something super duper glowy in the compass in the top part of my screen. But I can't really identify what it is, except it's a glowy blue triangle. It's not a hexagon, so that's a little bit confusing.
I don't have anything glowy, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, try using the signal booster.
Okay.
In here.
But I guess...
and see if it brings it up for you.
God, I need more oxygen, I'm about to die. What's the button for it? C?
I don't...
Okay, C is how I find things that... Okay, I need to make...
to scan.
Gel.
So the infuriating thing, I found 2 infuriating things about controls on a controller so far. One is that left stick click is scanner and right stick click is run, even though you always want to run.
No.
Even though you always want to run to be clicking the movement stick, and the viewership thing to be clicking the view stick. The like detective mode or zoom in should be right stick. But it's left stick and switch. And second thing I found infuriating, if you go to the control remapping menu, it only lets you remap the PC control, the keyboard and mouse controls.
That's
not the controller ones.
That's awesome.
Which I was like, excuse me, sir? How dare you?
I need to make some dihydrogen jelly so that I can make some life support things, and then we should be good to go. But yeah, so just to confirm, since we have a second or two while that happens, I see a glowy blue triangle.
This is gonna take 5 minutes.
It's well, that'll be to make all of them. I only need one. If I am I head if is this the right direction of the waypoint that you're talking about?
Right now, for where I'm standing, the waypoint is like in the seam between those two walls, basically.
So
can somebody just open both of our streams to try to help communicate between us? Because I can't tell what he's talking about, and he can't tell what I'm talking about.
Is that what you're talking
about?
And
you guys have the power.
Is this what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Like
more or less.
So I'm staring more or less directly at like your waypoint. All right.
I hope.
Also, is there a wall here?
Yeah.
No? Oh. Watch that. I think that the multiplayer session is a little fucked up.
It might be.
Because it's like vaguely doing the things that I expect it to be doing.
I wonder if it's freaking out because I made some changes to the power and stuff like that while you were in space.
Yeah, I don't know.
And so maybe it didn't know to load the changes or something?
Yeah, I will, I got my life support gel in.
Okay.
I'm gonna...
Do you want to try using the signal booster like I was saying?
Well, I don't see it.
You don't see this
Let me just rejoin
thing?
the server.
Okay.
I'm gonna rejoin the server, so that structures like actually fucking like spawn back in. I'm going to save in my spaceship. Then I'm going to leave the server.
That save beacon right there.
Oh, well, where is the save beacon? Because it might not exist.
Right, this thing.
Oh, it's over here. Nope, this is a construction research unit.
It's
the
next
save
to me.
Beacon is there's no save beacon on my screen.
Okay.
I like this session. This session is a train. It's like
okay.
What happens?
Chat's feedback is one saying yes, he sees the same thing, and another person saying no, he has a different thing. So chat is also inconclusive about whether or not we're looking at the same thing. God damn it.
So that's why, like, when you were asking me if I saw like the same things that you were saying, I was like, I can't even begin to know.
Even they don't know.
Yeah, nobody can know. What the fuck? Everything's back except for the wall is still missing over here.
All you did was walk away for a second, and it's
all I
like
did was
here now?
go to the spaceship and save and then come back, but this wall is still gone.
But the devices are here now?
But the devices... Okay,
so use the signal booster and try it out.
I know I'm gonna...
Have you ever used this yet?
I'm gonna just
you're gonna...
safety.
You have to wait for the whole loading screen. No.
It's fine. It's at a point where I can actually cut the episode, so...
I hope I remember to edit this session before it goes live, because there's been like 10 minutes of standing here.
Well, I mean,
Future me, remember to do your job.
It's been 10 minutes of me,
Please.
No, it's 10 minutes of me mucking around with the character creator, so I got gold. I got a plate full of gold and a fist full of potatoes.
What the fuck does any of that mean?
Don't be such a hen in the hen house.
Whoa.
Why am I not recording? Fuck.
You mean I shouldn't be, like, overly secure with my space in life just because I blend in with everyone around me?
No, you should continue to vamp because OBS crashed.
Is this a lesson about privilege?
No. It's, Bird is just trying to say things to fill, time while he tries to restart OBS really quickly.
Alright.
Yes, I am listening to this word you're saying.
When OBS crashes, do all of your OBS crashes? Do all of your OBSs crash? Is what I meant to say.
Yeah, well, yes.
Like, do you lose the stream and the recording, or just one, or?
Yeah, because I'm running everything from the single OBS instance now. So when OBS crashes, it like takes down the stream and everything. Okay, so I have walls again.
Oh, you joined fast.
Yeah, I had everything in RAM already. So I'm gonna go over to the signal booster, like you said.
Yeah.
And it says outpost signal detect outpost, not outpost. That's probably something very different and awesome.
It detected an outpost?
Right, outpost signal detection online. No, it just says the
oh, it's telling the things that works, yeah.
Yeah, and then I got distracted because I was, thinking of Anyway, so do you want me to locate nearby structures or
Yeah,
decipher
and see what
the
and see what
coordinate
it,
data?
I don't have any coordinate data to decipher. You might.
Me
But
neither.
nearby structures will bring up a thing.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm doing a planetary sweep. And
You just turn around 180 degrees like you're possessed.
I see a hexagonal waypoint now that looks like a little spaceship thing, and if it looks...
Does it look like a sonic screwdriver?
No, well, I mean, sort of. You know what it does look like, though? As it looks like,
A scuba tank?
No, it
with
looks
like
like in Dawn of
blops?
War 2, like when we, like, one of the structures that we could rescue.
Well, let's go get it.
Okay.
Because on my
do you
screen it
wanna
said
fly
it was
there, or
a
do you wanna
beacon.
run?
Probably fly. It's like 1,000 away.
But
If I can
we,
figure out how to fly again in this game, god damn it.
Dude, I didn't realize this. I didn't realize this. My, like, little sash thing around my butt makes it
Hold
look
right
like my
trigger,
pants
there
are
you go.
falling down.
Your little sash?
Yeah, I'm wearing a butt sash.
Your
and
butt
it makes it look
sash.
like my... It makes it look like my pants have befallen.
Okay, that's closer than I thought it was. 1,000 away is only the top of that ridge.
Yeah.
I thought that was
how
way
do I take
further
off
away.
again?
You hold W.
Oh, W.
Which
Okay.
makes almost less sense than me holding right trigger.
Alright, I'm at the beacon, and...
This was very close. I did not expect you crashed into it too. Directly into the beam.
Alright, how do I land on the ground again?
E, I think.
There we go.
The controls for the
Initiating
flashlight
landing
can't be that
sequence.
bad.
Donk. Alright, I also don't have any uranium, like, fuel now, so...
Well.
Hope I don't intend to fly away from here.
Give us something good, come on. What? Did you just give us nothing?
Trick or treat.
Minor
Waypoint.
settlement detected.
Oh, I think I know how this goes.
I hope
We'll
that
have
is-
to fly
I
from,
hope
like,
that isn't-
waypoint to...
I hope that's not the same fucking one we already went to.
No, I'm sure what it is it's probably taking us from waypoint to waypoint until we, like, find the goods.
Yeah, well this... I picked up on a bunch of copper right here. I don't know
Oh,
why
that's
I'm...
pretty cool.
I don't really know why I'm mining it. Now that I remember that copper's absolutely everywhere, I'm actually not sure why I'm doing this right now.
Yep.
It'd be nice if it was
Well-
gold. I kind of got attracted by the shininess of it. The fool's gold, if you will. Even though that's a different...
there's a uranium
Even though that's a
deposit.
different thing.
Yeah.
Uranium's good to get.
Deposit over here, so I'm gonna quickly get that. And then
Yeah.
I want you to look at my butt stash and tell me that
Uranium
it does
is a
not-
good choice.
It straight up looks like like my pants are falling down. Like,
You've got a style and stash. We've also both got the same like belly metal thing on our guys.
it looks like a Roman-esque.
Yeah, you look like you're sagging for style.
I know, it's definitely. I definitely.
You're so
look,
2000s.
I'm very 2000 late. Yes.
Anyway, I'm just gonna fucking bury you here. Goodbye.
No, it's fine. I can't find the uranium.
Oh, weapon charge depleted. That's a problem.
Is it? Did I miss it somehow? I thought it was like right here.
Well, sounds like you fucked up.
Where is it? It's right there. I can't see a fucking thing because it's like Christmas colors. Everything is red except for the walls, which are green. But it's not really that they're green. It's like, more like they're just less red. What are you doing?
Radiation label stabilizing. We're all better when we're down here. Yeah, it says the uranium deposit's like up there.
Alright, well I guess we're gonna shoot our laser beams straight up in the sky like it's 4th of July and we're terrible
Is it
human
a
beings.
phantom uranium deposit?
I
also can't label it.
Star Wars Episode 1, the Phantom Uranium.
I can't... It won't let me mark it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, it's super...
Like when I point at it, I can't... Yeah, when I point at it, I can't tag it.
I think it's fake. I think it's
Fake
full
uranium?
I think they fucked with us. That sucks. I need uranium to fly.
But I need
And I don't mean that as in, like, I need uranium so I can get really high. Snorting pure uranium, yo.
What a plan, yo.
Yeah.
I think that'll work out just fine.
Alright, well...
Well, there's one of them 135 this way.
Yeah.
God, I really wish that hold X to tag worked. God damn it. The fucking controls on the they're horrible.
Hey,
they're
you have no one to blame but yourself.
I believed people who said they were better than the keyboard and mouse controls, and I gotta keep keep using the controller for the rest of the session because
you're wrong.
Because whenever I turn off a controller, it crashes the game I'm running, so I can't let it auto off.
You do have people that you can blame aside from yourself.
So here's here's uranium.
Where the fuck is it?
Right here, where I'm standing. I couldn't mark it because it was it won't let me mark things. The X doesn't work. It says press X to tag things, and then it just doesn't work. So you got to come to me.
Oh, I found a deposit right next to me, actually.
Oh, okay, well then I'll take this one then, because I could also use it in the long term.
That's good. Yep.
It's just like, yo, hold X to fucking mark JK. You're gonna look like an idiot.
Yeah.
Maybe if I reach over to my keyboard and press E for that one function, which is what I should do whenever the flashlight turns off. Whenever I need a flashlight, I should just reach over to the fucking keyboard and press T. As far as I can tell, there is no hotkey on the controller for a flashlight. So sad controller users have to like open the fucking menu and navigate to the flashlight to turn it off, and it's like 3 nested menus deep. which is how I like my first-person video game flashlight.
Yeah.
3 menus deep.
You play in first-person view?
Nah.
Okay, good.
But you know, control-wise, there isn't a distinction to be made.
Ah.
But no, yeah, I played first-person view because that used to be the only option. But I am enjoying third-person because it's not nauseating the way that first-person was, because it had an FOV of like 12. It was a problem how narrow the FOV was in the first-person.
FOV of 12 would be hilarious. Jesus. Contribution from chat was I'm watching your No Man's Sky videos, and one of them was a mention of Bird having some money.
I've added you as the money boy.
Do you need a loan? Like, why are you... I mean, we can work something out, but like...
Do you need a loan?
Like, it's gonna be, like, I'm
gonna go to that thing that the place told us about.
You're gonna get, like, totally owned.
Please don't be the same one.
Are you gonna fly there? Because I don't have enough dihydrogen jelly to make, or I don't have any dihydrogen. Wait, do I need dihydrogen jelly to make?
I thought you need uranium.
I need Starship launch fuel too, right?
You basically just need launch fuel to fly. I don't think we're going on enough a trip to spend anything else, really. In fact, I think normal flying around doesn't cost any fuel.
Yeah, you're right.
I think you have a warp fuel, you have a high-speed space-only fuel, and then you have landing or takeoff.
Because if you're right.
That's why space is full of that's why all of space is full of rocks, is because if you run out of actual travel fuel that helps you get around in space, you can then shoot all the rocks to get more fuel.
Yeah, no, you're right, Keithy. I got my uranium.
We're in an all-new...
well, yeah, I hope you enjoy the landing pad, because I was apparently not fucking cool enough to get the landing pad.
I only had to lap around like 5 times before I managed to successfully land.
No, it's fine. I hate it. I hate you, but it's fine.
Ooh, a Viking effigy. Oh, Atlas pass required.
A gun?
I'm clipping to the landing pad.
Wait, what? I have to buy the gun from the wall? It's right here.
What happened to the dog? He got his balls cut off, and now he's still a dog without balls. That's the story. That's how neutering generally goes.
Unless it's a ferret, then it's not possible.
He's currently tied up in not tied up. He's currently locked in the kitchen because he has to be separate from all the other dogs, or they'll defeat the purpose of his cone.
I thought,
he's just
holy shit, I thought I was just going to
separate.
take this gun off of the wall, but it turns out that there are people that live here.
Yeah.
They're gross.
Ooh, this guy sells
The technology
blueprints.
merchant Bun
Gra,
Yu Gua.
exo kweif Viking unjang.
Alright, Jabba, chill out.
Hey, he sells and buys things.
Yeah.
So if you look at these, when you're buying and selling, it tells you how much the value is higher or lower than normal. So that's how you buy low, sell high, and stuff like that. Is you can actually tell.
Okay.
Although everything is of reduced value right now, so it's not great.
So there's a galactic trade network. I can sell some of this stupid shit in my inventory.
Yeah, if you have super weird stuff like cultural artifacts, you can sell those for a lot of money.
Oh,
And then they
I
can stop
see.
taking up an entire slot of your inventory because every unique item is its own square.
Gotcha. Yeah, I have none of those. Everything that I have is like minus 100% in value
Oh.
right now.
You never found anything like that?
No, I didn't look for anything like that.
Oh. Like the
didn't,
random
like, go to
boxes
any-
and stuff that we open often have like a Viking dagger and things like that.
Oh, I haven't seen a single one.
Oh.
Weird.
Oh. I have like 100,000 units as a result.
Oh, wow. I have none. maybe I put them in my spaceship. Let me check that, actually.
I need to make slightly more money. This
Yeah.
guy sells drop pod coordinate data for 101,000 credits. And it'll give us a location for a drop pod that has exosuit upgrades. That's how we get more slots. You want more slots?
I'm gonna quick transfer that. Maybe they'll like pearls. People like pearls, right? I could sell pearls.
Yeah?
I could sell,
probably be
sell pearls.
You'd probably make yourself a profit.
Okay, that sounds good. Let's try that. I mean, I didn't make the pearls. I just found them in an oyster, and I was like, "Yeah, these are my pearls." But that counts, right?
I don't think anyone wants you to make pearls. Please
my head
don't.
is a giant pearl.
I'm gonna spend so much money on this drop pod coordinate data, and someone's gonna be like, "Oh my god, that's not efficient. You shouldn't have bought that." And I'll be like, "Shut up! It happened already. Why do you need to nullify my accomplishments?"
Yeah, I can sell these pearls. They don't seem useful.
Object unused by birdcatcher.
Okay, so I
Oh, that's a cool name.
what?
The gun they're selling here is called the Surge of Silence.
Ooh, that is actually pretty cool.
That's a good name.
Yeah, it's sort of like God, Simon and Garfunkel song combined with
The
a soda from the
Surge.
90s.
Of Silence.
Yeah, combined with Surge soda.
The warrior's nostrils flare as I approach. They inhale deeply, tasting the metallic ting
Of the radiation that lingers on my exosuit. I don't like how they talk
Oh,
about
wow,
tasting with
that's-
their senses all
That
the
is,
time.
yeah, I was gonna say that's hot.
They bark out what could be a warning. I hurriedly mime that I am peaceful. How the fuck do you do that? You know little of their kind of language.
Alright, I'm gonna sell the albumin pearls. I don't know what they do.
Be a
They're
doxai interloper, give lazeguk.
I don't. I'm doomed. You take a second to think, then grab my multi-tool while barking again into my visor, streaking it with saliva. That's rude. They point at the mining beam charge indicator, then my backpack. I do my best to keep calm. Would you like sodium, the only resource I have? It seems we have misunderstood each other. Whoops. They teach the warrior grunts, a little surprised. Seems we misunderstood each other. They teach me some of their language of their people in an attempt to bridge this divide. I learned the word "is." That won't help anything, sir. You teach me none
No,
of
it's
the
one of the most-
actual nouns, and you just taught me "is."
It's one of the.
Now I know the
Is a-
Viking words for "is" and "the," which, as you imagine, leads to
Okati kokatsa, haha, the is, ya dapo, ha.
it's like, great, I got it.
I've learned the Viking word for the. So between the two of us, we can translate the twice.
Wow, we did it.
Yasito Bohotoho, General Scales.
Do you remember Star Fox Adventures?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Where they, for some reason, spoke their names in English, even when their names were like a word that would obviously be in their language and not in English, like general and scales, which are both English words. I'm like, why did those come out in our language? I don't understand.
Okay, I've come over to the Viking. Maybe I can buy more words off of this guy.
So I guess this is all we found, huh? It's just this station.
This station sucks ass. This was super shit.
There are some buried technology.
Cool here.
Well, no, I got something good.
I know, because you got all the good stuff.
No, because I think we can both use it when we get there.
Use what?
Because I spent 100K on a drop pod coordinate for an exosuit upgrade. So when we get there, we both can probably get the exosuit upgrade. It's just I'll have to just interpret the coordinate and find our way there. Let's see. How does this work?
I need to fly back to the base so I can pick up some of the I have a bunch of dihydrogen right here, actually. I need to go to the base to get this. Yeah, I need to...
we have to go back to the base anyway, because it looks like I have to put this into the signal booster.
Yeah.
I guess that's how we interpret it.
Yeah. Well, you know, if you want to get a signal boost, then I can just give you a shout out on birdcatchergames.tv.
Really jumpstart my career.
Yeah, here you go. I can make stuff happen. I can get you hooked up with some people, and those people they'll do stuff to and for you.
Wow. This really is the life.
Yeah, you could say that.
I don't know how I got by before you got here, my hero.
No, you're welcome.
I don't like your questions.
Is it a giraffe? Is it a rhinoceros?
Is it a bigger giraffe?
It doesn't. The animals don't make a different noise just because they're bigger.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, the dog goes woof. The dog goes big woof.
No, woofer. No, my inventory's full again. I hate it. I hate it so much. Stop doing that. Stop filling.
Alrighty. So I need to head back to the base, and then when I'm back at the base, I can do base things, I guess.
Yay.
It's so hard to use the compass, which is like a two-dimensional thing, when you're flying a ship in 3D.
Yeah.
It's like really not very intuitive, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you can do about it? You want to fight?
Bitch and moan. No, I don't want to fight. I abhor all forms of violence.
I abhor all violence that don't further my interest.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I abhor all forms of violence, except you know, I'll kick your ass if you disagree with that.
Yeah. You better abhor violence too, or I'll fuck you up.
Yeah, man. I put the fist in pacifist.
Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I got turned around.
Alright, I got my dihydrogen jelly, except for the fact that the fuel inverter ran out of fuel.
Well. One of these days we'll figure out the basics of how to run this base, and we'll be smooth as butter. And until then, we're gonna get the angry comments.
I love smooth ass butter.
Oh yeah? You want the ass butter?
Yeah. What? No.
There's
what
a lot
are
of
you talking about?
There's a lot of different outcomes when you change the inflections of each word of that entire sentence.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could be like, I want smooth ass butter. It's like, okay. Or it could be like, I want smooth ass.
You understand?
butter.
I want smooth ass butter. Smooth
Do you
ass
want to get
butter?
chunky or smooth ass butter?
Smooth ass butter. Yeah, every single emphasis changes the interpretation of the sentence. There's a great moment of that in Pathologic 2 where you have 5 responses to a question and all of them are the same response with a different word italicized.
Nice. That's yeah, that's English right there.
How do you localize a joke like that? It's already. What's crazy? It's already translated because it's a Russian game. So I'm like, huh.
Maybe they could pull off the same joke in Russian. I don't know.
Maybe most languages are nuanced enough that italicizing any word will change the sentence in a similar way.
I have an inquiry from chat, which is, what about butt margarine? We don't cook with butt margarine in this household, okay?
Butt
it's an
margarine.
Insult. My Meemaw never cooked with
My
butt margarine. Yeah, and she made the greatest Baba Gazoo.
My Meemaw didn't raise no traitor.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa. Okay.
What?
I got out of my ship into one of those cones of our base. So I was just stuck inside of your weird roof cones.
No.
Oh, because I parked
really
inside of
funny.
our base.
Oh, that's possible?
It just kind of clipped into the building, I guess.
Okay.
Okay. Can you see that? Because that's
See what?
my ship being in the base.
Oh, that's what this is?
Yeah.
I thought we just had a funky wall.
That's my ship.
I like it.
It's just sticking into the base right now. It's a really good parking job. Only I
I
can
like
pull it
how
off.
even in the dark you'll be able to see my head because it's a glowing ball. And I can turn on the torch and make it even glowier.
Please national text. Find it,
It's
motherfucker.
getting
Find
glowy
it.
in here.
Drop pod
So
detected.
remove all of your clothing.
There we go.
I'm getting glowy now. I'm gonna prove all my clothes.
I'm gonna fuck it all up. Alright, my original task was I was trying to make a battery. Because I wanted to make it so that we could set up wiring. Because I was thinking maybe the power systems need batteries to work. I don't know. My current objective, in the side objective tree, is to power the base. And I'm still trying to figure out how to make that work. But feeding these things forever sounds annoying. So making a bunch of solar panels seems way nicer.
I have yet to actually get that.
You have set a custom
quest even
waypoint over
unlocked
there.
for me.
What is your
Like,
current
that's the
quest?
weird- It's visit the base computer and something. It
Well,
went away
people have been
because
saying
now
that we might have to have 2 bases, where we each have our own base, and you progress down the quest line of making everything. If you want to
Well,
look at your quests, press start or escape or whatever, and go to. Was it log? Yeah, log. We have a main story and secondary missions, and secondary missions is like the base building stuff we're dealing with right now.
Yeah, I have primary missions and no secondary missions, so I think that I don't have any base building missions unlocked.
What is your primary mission right now?
Awakenings. Reach the decoded coordinates.
Oh. Weird. Huh.
Which one do you have?
That's where I am too. I was thinking you might be in a previous step, so and just haven't unlocked the base quest yet, but you just don't have it.
I think it's because I haven't built a base of a base computer. Let me try just building a base computer. Maybe that'll unlock that entire
Yeah.
tree
It could.
for me. How did you do it? Did you go to Exosuit and make it that way, or what?
I think it was just in the crafting tree. Let's see. Base computer is under portable. So it's there with like portable refiner and save beacon and signal booster and construction research.
Fuck, I don't remember how to craft any of those.
The portable refiner. It's under portable. It's like the first category of building. Is whether. Oh wait, no, it's under tech. So the top menu is like tech, wooden, and decoration for me. Then you go into tech and you get general, portable, farming, and power and industry. And then under portable you can find base computer.
Okay, so I'm under portable, and then I navigate up, or God. Okay. I see base computer. It's right there. So if I navigate up and then go to the left to put down the base computer, I need chromatic metal. Alright. Chromatic metal is refined copper? And ferrite? Is that what it was? Let me see.
As far as I've seen, everything's only one ingredient, right? It's just the next tier of the previous thing. The other, because the other thing you put in is the ammo, the fuel. Pew pew.
Okay, yeah. You're right. So if I turn copper, if I just put copper in the thing, it will. There we go. Okay, cool. So I just need 50 chromatic metal, then I'll be able to build the base computer, and then I'll see if that unlocks the quest.
Before I click on it, can you see this drop pod?
Give me like 3 seconds.
So I'm trying to see if you can also benefit from the 100k that I spent.
Okay, so did you put the drop pod outside, or is it?
No, it's a waypoint. I had to fly to it. I'm there now. I'm seeing if you can see the waypoint that I just hit tag on.
Yeah, I see it.
It's towards me. Because this is the location that...
It's masked behind, like, your...
Oh, right, because I'm there too.
Icon.
Because this should be where you can get an upgrade to your inventory permanently.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I see.
Which is obviously like a priority because it sucks.
Yeah, I see hexagons, so I think that we're doing the right thing here. Okay, tech, portable.
Oh, this is going to be work.
Okay. I have the Gorn colony.
Oh god, this is going to be work. We need sodium nitrate, oxygen, ionized cobalt, and antimatter.
Wow, I built it too close to the old base, so it didn't let me do it. Also, that sounds like a huge pain in the ass. Antimatter, the rarest material
do we get
in the universe. Yeah.
How the fuck do we get antimatter? I paid 100k for this. I didn't expect it to be garbage. And
antimatter is like the most rare material on Earth to date. Like
yeah, because if it touches matter, it explodes.
Right. I think a pound of
or more accurately, it annihilates.
Let me see. I want
that's what you call
know. Yeah. Price of antimatter. This is actually a very interesting little fact that like antimatter is super expensive, but I don't know how super expensive it is off the top of my head. I just know it's absurd. Okay, antimatter price. $250 million to produce 10 milligrams of antimatter. So it would cost like in the trillions of dollars to get like a gram of antimatter.
Yeah.
That's sexy.
They have to like manually life goals, am I right?
I just want somebody in my life who can treat me like antimatter. Just put me on a impenetrable pedestal room that if they come anywhere near me, they die. Universal Archive search reveals previous base registration. Construct terminal on a new site. What the fuck does that mean?
You might have to like genuinely have a different home in order to make a proper home.
Like I need to go to like another planet?
Probably not literally an entirely different planet, although it might be fun to make your base on a different planet because you also have because we can have portals.
Yeah, in theory we could eventually get that set up.
So yeah,
practice, hell if I fucking know.
Which would eventually mean like transferring between different planets and like having bases at different places. I probably wouldn't live on Owl Prime if I could deal with it.
Well, yeah, this planet is actually like
I heard the furry community was toxic, but this is ridiculous.
Oh, no, well done. That's a funny one. Oh fuck, I'm gonna die again. Okay, I just need oxygen. It's an oxygen-rich plant. I'm just gonna run up to this plant. It's full of oxygen, and I'm just gonna eat it, and then I'm gonna be able to breathe again. There we go. But yeah, this planet sucks my ass. It's like fucking, like, always on fire with radiation storms. It's like the least habitable planet that I could ever ask for. I fucking hate it here. And then my roommate's a dick. Doesn't tell me what his favorite animal noises are.
My roommate's a dick. We won't bond over animal sounds.
The only animal noises he's really into are the sounds a dog squeaks out when it's getting its balls.
That once in a lifetime moment. Jesus.
It's like, oh, can I get it out and can I just record it?
The distressing premise of them being awake in the first place. Jesus.
Well, I mean, you just do like a bend and snap. And
How do I get antimatter? Did I just waste 100 grand?
How do I?
I think I just wasted 100 grand.
You?
And I don't know. Well, I think I have one idea. Let's see.
To get antimatter, you just find some matter, and it's just really, really
and neg it.
Matter.
Neg that matter.
That's how you get that. That's how you get the matter to sleep with you. Very different.
How far away
Also
is our
goal.
objective? Oh, that doesn't seem very far. Let's go to our story objective.
It's like, oh baby, you're a.
Because I think
you're a mighty quark, aren't you? Yeah, you're real.
Because in the previous version of the game, you needed antimatter in order to warp out of the solar system you started in, and you need antimatter every single time you want to warp from then on in. So I think if we follow the main story, we'll find antimatter.
Okay, sounds good.
Not enough fuel and launch throster. All right, I'm stranded. Let's see about that.
That's pretty funny. Find some
there
uranium.
we go. Got uranium. We're good.
Yep.
Not enough fuel and launch. What do you mean? Did I just fill it? Did I do the wrong one? Whoops.
I do have the base. I built it up. I can rename the base.
You have a base now?
Yeah. It's still on. It's still on Oval
You found
Prime.
you found the sufficient distance to let it happen.
Yep.
Ooh, shit! That was a crash. No one saw that.
I didn't see any sort of crash unless you're talking about the stock market.
Am I right, Americans?
Alrighty, I got my log up, and my secondary missions are none.
Yay.
Well.
Oh yeah, there it says Birdcatcher's Base. I got a big old purple icon.
Yeah. Well, locate the crystal fragment in the inventory. Analyze with E. Alright, whatever. God damn, I have like 70 quests going on at the same time. And
just
like,
craft antimatter in your inventory. Thanks for the advice, people that don't know what they're talking about. I really don't like it when the advice literally doesn't work. And I'm like, thanks. I believed you.
Now, they're just trying to help.
They should try to help when they know. And then not try to help. And don't be like, don't present it as information when it's not.
There was this really, really funny moment where somebody was somebody had made a Super Mario ROM hack, and they had one level called the Sewer, and they said, this level is where all of Twitch chat suggestions go to die.
Because you can never tell who is speaking from authority and who is just, like, making shit up.
Yeah. It would be really fun if you made it so that when Mario jumped, he died. And then you could call it, like, the no die jump challenge.
16, 16, 16, 16. So it's decoding the message. The traveler finds their wings. Fly to us and claim your place among the stars.
Yeah, that's the one that I saw too. How am I'm barely playing this game and I'm consistently ahead of you at all
Well,
times.
I haven't been doing the main story. So do you have reached the decoded coordinates and you have an icon in your sky off planet?
Yeah, I do.
All right, hop in your ship. Let's go do it.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's go learn antimatter, hopefully. Also see
Oh
something
boy,
cool.
I've always wanted to learn
We'll also see something
antimatter.
cool and interesting and new, and not just this red planet slowly murdering us as we try to re-scavenge the basic resources that we'll need to get 10 minutes from now again.
No, it's fine. It's like I majored.
Oopsie.
I majored in Wait, what was the joke? God damn it! He started complaining about the Mars planet that we live on, and I was gonna say something funny, but then I had to stop. Arrive in 1 hour.
Engage
Fuck.
boost.
Oh, right. I press shift to do that.
Yeah. You even have then you have
Fine.
the secondary boost that goes even faster. Which is the one where
It'd
everything
take
goes
me-
really particly. Now it's gonna take 20 seconds.
I don't have enough fuel for my pulse engine.
Oh.
How do I?
If you shoot the rocks around you, you might get enough fuel.
I need pyrite and tritium. Okay, yeah, there's a shit ton of rocks around me. Let me just do that real quick so you don't have to like hang around for 6 minutes while I get my shit in order.
Whoop. I had 1 second
how do
till
I
fucked that up.
Oh, I just shoot the asteroids with my gun and that turns it into mining. Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good.
Makes sense.
Bird, you should mine diamonds to make a diamond pickaxe. That's the way I can mine obsidian. Why are you like this, Twitch? Why are you like this, chat? What compels you to? What makes a man a
A
chatter
miserable little
anyway?
pile of secrets and memes.
A miserable little pile of memes. Now, have at thee.
I came out of my super boost 1 second late, which means I have to I have to travel towards it for a solid minute because of how fast the super boost is. It takes a lot longer to make up that time. Oh,
I'm shooting the
hello,
rocks
cool
and all I
facility
found was
place.
silver.
You've only found silver?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
How do I find better materials? Oh, I press C. And it doesn't really tell me anything.
Hooray. Well, I guess I'll just be over here doing the story without you.
I would love to be doing this story with you, but turns out, no, not so. Tico Tap That Ass. No, that's a great name. I wanted to name it that.
Did you just encounter something that I named?
Yes.
Which one was it? What was that?
It
What was
says
that
you
thing?
landed on planet Tico Tap That Ass.
Oh.
That ass.
Oh, that is the name of this planet. Oh, this is where we started.
Oh, we're going back to there? That place
Yeah,
sucks.
we're going back. Oh yeah, this is our starting icy planet.
Okay, I got a little bit of,
It's specifically like a relic that's here. There's like an old facility that looks all neat. It looks like a crashed Star Destroyer. Part of it is, at least.
Alright. Well,
Thank you, motorcycle. You too, buddy.
Sebastian SB arrive in 4 days. I hold shift.
Please
And
get
then
here
I
sooner
hold
than 4 days.
I would love to get there sooner than 4 days. And I press spacebar. Okay, 20 seconds. There we go.
That sounds significantly better. Oh, they have salt
Why
here.
does this game have 2 boosts? That's so weird.
One of them's usable locally and like within an atmosphere and like just for dealing
Yeah,
with smaller
fair.
distances, whereas the other one is like across the area in like 10 seconds. Because
No, you're right.
Because like the other boost crosses the whole solar system in like 30 seconds. There's also a higher one, which is warp, which is how you change systems.
I'm really looking
Which
forward
is
to learning all
next
these things.
level shit.
Alright, Oh yeah, Tico Tap sucks too. How come we can't have like a nice planet with like
I don't know.
fucking water?
Once
Why is water a luxury?
Once we find a not shit place, we'll move there.
I would love to find a not shit place. This place is kind of not shit, but it's kind of also shit.
Oh, no.
I found what appears to be that one droid from the newest Star Wars movies.
Oh, did you already go? I was trying to dig up treasure.
Yeah.
Where are you?
I'm by the spaceship.
We can experience this together.
Oh, there you are. That doesn't look like
Where you at?
It is a little like BB-8.
Yeah, it is BB-8,
Wings
dude.
of the Anomaly. Rusted freighter wreckage. Oh, it's in use by you.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can read out what it
That's
says.
cool.
It says, Birdcatcher is so cool. Everybody loves Birdcatcher. He's America's greatest hero.
I can
Okay,
shoot your ship
log-
from here.
Log damage. Partial records available. The signal has led me to the wreck of a freighter. Colossal fragments of metal scattered around the landscape. Were these messages nothing but the misfiring circuits of a long-forgotten ruin? Nestled among the debris, I find the pilot's log, blinking, awaiting input. Request log. Instead of displaying the ship's log, the terminal spits out a strange sequence of numbers. They're followed by a short message.
Metal
The
Gear.
anomaly comes for the stars. Take flight. A schematic for a hyperdrive is attached to the end of the message. Take blueprint. I pull the blueprint from the computer, but this hyperdrive blueprint is for a conventional starship, not a freighter of this size. Someone placed this here after the crash, hoping it would be found. Alright. We just need to make some microprocessors. Oh, we gotta buy them? From fucking who?
I don't know. I'm like semi-excavating the crushed and lost ship.
Yeah,
is
I'm gonna go
interesting.
inside the ship and see if
I don't think I
find
can get where I
anything
wanted to go though, because I think it's all hidden behind crap.
cool.
There's a lot of reinforced steel everywhere that I don't think I can mine through with my tools. So that kind of fucks me.
About a damaged panel, and I think that's what you're talking about. Like, oh, nope, I blew it up. What? Yeah, there's like a bunch of boxes inside of this, oh. I forget what's, like, not fucking... So weird. You have any condensed carbon on you?
Somebody placed this here after the crash, hoping it'd be found.
Which one? Condensed carbon? I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Okay.
We gotta make
If we
chromatic.
Put some condensed...
We gotta
Yeah,
make a
if we
bunch
put
of
some condensed carbon inside this cargo pod, it'll open up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where are you?
I'm inside the spaceship.
Can't. There. Oh god, it's so small. I wish your icon was always full size. Like the big ol' I'm looking at Birdcatcher's waypoint right now, and its little person head icon is fine. The tiny, tiny diamond is so hard to spot in the chaos of the screen. So turn my flashlight on.
Yeah, I
There we go.
agree. It's actually super difficult. I kind of wish that I could, like, make it so that you were always visible.
You're
or
trying to craft
something.
condensed
Like,
carbon.
yeah, I'm gonna try and craft it from.
The only fuel I have I can put in to cook your condensed carbon is my condensed carbon.
Okay, it's fine. I found some carbon out.
What are you trying to open? Where is it?
The cargo pod that's right next to it.
This thing?
Yeah.
Oh wait, there we go. Tiny motor. Oh yeah, I have these items. Cool.
Okay, cool.
What's
I
gonna
would
happen?
like to see it. All right, what's in there?
Is it gonna open? Which side's the front? Is it a radiate? Oh my god, I think it's irradiating me to death. I think I'm gonna die. Ow.
Wait,
Ow.
so this thing's radioactive?
I think it started radioactivating me the moment I opened it.
There's nothing in there. Hang on. What you talking about? What is being discussed by you?
Chat saying I got starship fuel from it. So hard.
Yeah,
It's so,
you probably don't want to touch that with your hands.
it's so hard to notice these things if they happen. Where's my starship fuel that I got? I don't see it. Oh, I'm looking at my starship. Whoops.
Dude, making condensed carbon from carbon is such an infuriating process.
Was it launch fuel? I don't know. If I got a message saying that I got stuff, I missed it, I guess. If I did get anything from it.
Eh.
I can't. It's really hard to tell what's happening sometimes in this game. Alright.
Oh my god, I'm getting fucking power fucked with radiation.
Yeah, like it freaked
Holy
out when I opened it up.
shit.
It's like mad.
it just exploded radiation on me.
Okay. So we learned how to make a hyperdrive. We just need to figure out how to actually build them, which requires microprocessors and chromatic metal. So
well, one of those is very easy. The other you have to purchase.
You have to purchase. You have to purchase microprocessors.
Yeah, or you can find them. What the hell was that noise? Maybe shooting outside.
Maybe we can learn the blueprint, but we just don't have it yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, we might need to go to that one space station to get the resources for that stuff. Oh, are you still in there?
Nope, I'm behind you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you pick up your crafting thing?
No, I'm still trying to get. I wanted to get more condensed carbon, and I don't really know why at this point. Right
New guide unlocked.
Like, now
making
I don't
money.
have it, and it's like, well, fuck, I want it now. Like, it's because I don't have it. It's just like that. It's infuriating.
Okay, so I guess we want to go back to the space station we were at earlier. Which I'm not entirely sure how to find.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Will you let me in the... Wait, is this your ship? Which ship is mine? Well, that's my ship. Why won't it let me in?
I'm looking... Okay, so you definitely opened that one thing up, so whatever was in there is now basically yours.
Oh, I have a crafting menu open. Whoops.
Yeah.
It's like, it was so hard.
We haven't fully explored this ruins, though.
Yeah. We could look at more of that.
I found another cargo pod.
I should land again. Shit.
Alright.
Good.
Okay. What do I not want? Geodes? Yeah, those are stupid. Only geologists
What is
care
that
about
waypoint?
geodes.
Oh, our current quest waypoint is the spaceport, because it knows where we want.
Yeah, so I got 20 nanites, and it just barfed radiation onto me.
So everything that you try to loot just freaks out and tries to kill you, basically?
Yeah. That would make sense. There's probably like it's probably like doing a Grey Goo type thing. Maybe that's like the plot of the game. Is that like nanites killed everything?
With radiation. Nanite radiation. Oh no. Yeah, my issue is I want to get this. There's a loot box in here thing. Like, there's something lootable in here. There's a cargo crate. But I don't think we can get in here. Because, like, there's steel. I don't think we're getting through the steel.
Okay.
Can I scan the steel?
I keep hearing like a really low rumbling noise, and I keep on thinking it's from you, but I'm guessing it's not because you're not freaking out.
It's probably a Rancor.
Yeah, you're not freaking out, and I think that if you were hearing that sound in real life, you would be.
Yeah, but I'm playing a Vigigurm, so I'm like, whatevs. It's probably something rad.
What game are you playing?
Tetris.
Oh. Did you know
that somebody made the Tetris building in real life?
The fuck's the Tetris building? Oh, you're talking about that weird make-believe like tower-looking thing? No. Cool. So, we have install the hyperdrive, access the ship menu and install, and
Terminal.
OBS has crashed.
Goodbye. Goodbye, OBS.
It's okay. Every time I cut my recording, I just have to restart the entire stream. It'll be fine. That's not frustrating for everybody at all. The best part is that when OBS crashes, I have to kill it in Task Manager, too.
I don't... all of my tech friends always end up creating, like, hyper-complicated solutions to their problems. They're supposed to optimize things, and then they have, like, terrifyingly new problems.
No, the more tech you throw at your problems, the worse your problems get, by far.
Yeah.
For sure. That is how it goes.
That's why I'm like recoiling when the moment I'm talking about like, oh, how do I solve these technical problems? Like fucking like Durf and Effie and Andrew Roll talking about like me getting like an internet network based hard drive, and I'm like, what? Go away with your weird extra shit. Like I forgot
right,
what they called
so-
it. And then they're like, "Oh, are you gonna make a raid setup?" And I'm like, "I don't want any of these new words anywhere near my recording setup. You're gonna ruin everything."
So access ship inventory and install the hyperdrive with E. Use a technology slot to save space for cargo. Okay. So I go to the technology slot. I click on this.
Whoa!
I click on hyperdrive, and I need more microprocessors.
Oh, that
have
was
one.
weird.
All right. I think I can
Oh,
go
I'll
to.
just blow it up.
All right, I'm gonna head up to that space station that you were talking about. I guess. Are we done here?
I think I just uncovered a secret. Not really
Oh.
a secret. I uncovered that when you, I guess you can just blow up those doors. Where
Yeah.
it's like, I'm a damaged door. What are you gonna do? You just shoot it with a laser.
Yeah, that's how we got into the cargo pods to begin with.
So I've just excavated this entire pod out. So I'm gonna try to open it now.
Oh, okay, good call. Well, while you do that, I'm gonna head off to
It's got a
space and
tiny
I'm gonna try and
motor.
buy the microprocessors.
I got an antimatter.
Ah, fuck! Really?
I got the
shouldn't
thing.
have
I got the
left.
thing that was our entire goal.
I shouldn't have left.
It
God
finally
damn.
happened.
Well, you know what, Keith? In response to that, I just want to point out that one of my neighbors is making something really, really good smelling.
I'm on fire and I'm dying. Everything is pain.
Alright.
I have antimatter. Now
I
I have
don't
one of the many,
thrust
many
it-
things I needed to open that goddamn thing.
If I don't thrust at all, I will arrive at this space station in
3 years.
Yeah, basically. Engaging pulse engine in 3, 2, 1. It's taking me to my base. I don't want to go to my base. I want to go to the fucking base station. God,
Oh.
this menu. Why? Oh,
Is it trying to auto path towards your the waypoint that it thinks you're reporting at?
yeah, it's trying to autopath me to the wrong waypoint. It's very,
no.
very annoying. It's okay. It doesn't matter. I'm out of fuel. Okay, that part matters a little bit. Alright, Mandark, you want to chill out?
What? That was your
Ha ha
takeaway?
ha! Ha 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 ha!
Oh no, I'm also out of pulse engine fuel. Man,
Yeah,
isn't
fucking
this
sucks, doesn't it?
These are some fun problems to have. It really
Yeah.
adds to the experience to have to. Every
I love
action
all the-
requires mining several resources that immediately
Don't
are
you just love how
depleted again
minutia,
the moment you
like,
do it.
creeps into everything that you're trying. I found gold. I found seven nuggies of gold, dude.
What's the name of that song? You're supposed to know all
Uh,
songs.
Did you describe it a little bit more than saying it's a song?
The one that I just did.
Can you repeat
He
it?
called Mandark, which is wrong.
Oh, is that like the tuba?
It's like- yeah. No, it's like- I think it's faster than that, more sinister.
Nah.
But it was
Depends on
definitely
how
from like
fast.
all those old-timey cartoons where they had like 10 songs total.
Yeah. Well, they were public domain. Okay, so I have the fuel now, and then I need to make.
It would be nice if there was some asteroids for us to shoot.
It's okay. I was next to a bunch of them, so I already solved my problem.
Yay. That means that everyone has problems gone. That's how problems
Yes.
work.
Well, okay. There's my problems, and then there's the irrelevant problems.
I
Or
can't-
phrased another way, there's the relevant problems, and then there's other people's problems.
Where are all the space rocks? Kinda need them to accomplish basically anything. Also, how do I shoot them? Oh, there's my rocket launcher. It overheated after one shot. Is there a better thing to fight with? There we go.
So demanding.
Look at you expecting results and wanting to accomplish things. What a
There's a
loser.
space station trade terminal. Oh, probably on the icon that shows me.
Ooh, this thing's full of gold. That's nice. Rocket launchers.
Yeah, I once described computers to a friend of mine as they allow you to fail way faster than ever before.
Failing forward at the speed of light. All of my shit's full again, and this is not good.
My inventory.
Is there anything I can combine? Inventory item.
I have nothing that anyone wants, both in real life and in this video game. I just want oh, I have salvage data that I can sell for 50 grand. That's probably not worth selling, but it is sold.
Well, I was gonna say that's one of your ways of getting through the tech tree for that stuff. It's just full of ferrite dust. Gross. Get out of here. I need gold. Asteroid mining in. What do you mean my inventory is full? Isn't it looting? What is it full of? God damn it.
I need 10k more these things. I could sell a shit ton of chromatic metal, but I don't do that. I would like to... Well, I fucking sold all my chromatic metal. That's not what I meant to do, and now I'm pissed.
How's that going for you? You having a good time?
I sold 200 chromatic metal.
Oh. It's a good thing you didn't spend like 10 minutes crafting that stuff.
No, it's a good thing I didn't do that thing that you said that I just did.
Yeah, otherwise, that would be something that would enrage somebody, and they'd be like, "Grrr, my metal is gone."
Yeah, that's a... You know, you remind me of somebody when you say that.
Yeah,
God,
I wonder who that is.
I can't put my finger on them. It's like... Wait, did I... Oh. Oh. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's such a lovely... Wait, what?
How you feeling? Feeling good?
Okay, it worked. Okay, I have a hyperdrive now.
Neat. I would love to be there. Maybe I have enough tritanium to charge.
Warp cell or warp hypercore? What the fuck is that?
That's what I think. The warp cell is what you craft. Ow.
With antimatter.
With your antimatter.
Yep. Okay. All right. How do I craft antimatter?
I think right now we have to find it.
Okay.
We have to. I think until we learn a blueprint for crafting it, if that even is a thing. For now, I think we just have to find it. Which I found one. Yay! I think sometimes you might be able to buy it. I'm not sure. In the original version of the game, the only real objective was to just try to reach the center of the universe, and in which case, that was the core objective. Was basically just trying to find antimatter so you could make forward progress.
Yeah, and the best part about that was when a bunch of people made the core at the same time, and they realized that it was not a multiplayer game at all.
Oh, it was way sooner than that. They found they just found the same planets, and they were like, yeah, we can't see each other.
Oh yeah, I remember that. They figured it out within like 2 hours of the game launching, right?
Yeah, that lie was so down to the wire that people, that even the people running the shit behind the scenes, like, they had to ship out like thousands of stickers for GameStop employees to put on the case of the PS4 version that would replace the multiplayer part of the label with single player. Because literally the people who made the label thought it was multiplayer.
That's fucking hilarious.
So they had to put a sticker over it to make it not a lie. Because console games feature that kind of information in like little standardized print on the side of the thing. But
okay.
Here's another thing I find interesting, by the way. There's a teleporter here. You see this? You notice that?
Yep. Yeah, I saw that.
What happens if you click on it?
You know what's really interesting to me is that despite everything, this game managed to be a success and the people managed to make money. I don't know how they pulled it off.
Instantaneous travel between previously visited space stations and owned bases. We can travel to our base with this. Neat. And then I guess you would do the recall ship feature to get your ship to show up with you. You know, that whole mess around multiplayer was fascinating. I'm genuinely confused how it got that far and why it happened.
Okay, so in it looks like the ship's scanner will point you towards where antimatter is hiding.
Neat.
So I found trace antimatter back on Tigo Tap That Ass.
Tigo Tap That Ass.
Which, now that I think about it, I think I named the planet that. Because I named all the planets. That's why they're Tap That Ass and Owo.
The game gives us a bunch of terms to label what it thinks of our milestones so far. Have you seen that?
Yeah, it's so weird.
It's like Alien Encounters 3, you're lonesome. Ships destroyed 0, you're untested. Planetary zoology 0, you're an amateur. Like, it's really judgy. I feel very judged.
It's okay. I can judge you way harder than a computer program can.
I can judge you harder.
You heard
fucking
about
pucker
the fucking...
up, because here it comes.
you remember... Did you hear about the fucking, like, AI that people use to, like, scan job applications and stuff like that?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's so horrible. It's like, now we can systematically discriminate with AI.
Yeah.
We can discriminate with twice the...
This is happening literally while it's
efficiency.
constantly in the news that, like, algorithms are racist because the people that make them either are racist themselves, or they use data that's based on racist issues. So, like, the actual data ends up being, like, a weird sampling bias that fucks over anyone outside of its launch system. It's like when I'm trying to word while also looking at its face, and I don't really know what to say correctly, but, like,
I get you.
It's up there with, like, when a tech company's like, oh yeah, we tested this out, we spent a lot of, like, QA on this, we worked on this crazy product, and it doesn't work if you're black.
Yeah.
Like, it's supposed to, like, sense humans, and it only senses white. It's weird how it's really good at sensing white males, the only people that we employed.
Yeah, you've heard of how, there's something I heard of where, medicine is, like, researched way less often on women, and so, like, people will think, like, oh, this is gonna work great, and then they, actually, like, give it to women, and it's, like, terrible for them. It's like, oh, that's a problem for women.
Yeah, there was the guy that was giving the talk about how, like, basically, he was explaining that all medicine is made for essentially with men as the default, and women are treated as men that just have a lot of hormones.
Yeah,
they're a variation of the norm that is man, as opposed to being their own testable category.
Hey, that's how fantasy worlds work too.
Yes.
Like, there's the orc, there's the dragon, there's the elf, and then there's the female. Oh, who are you,
the female?
Even just saying that out loud felt really, really weird.
The female.
Yes.
Okay, stop this thing where I have to wait 10 seconds for the buy items thing to show up.
How do I craft an antimatter housing? I can, in theory.
You just gotta give it a home.
Oh, it's just the.
You just gotta give the antimatter a nice home. No, it's fine.
It's the fucking glowy thing that's not the 30 other trillion glowy things. It's the more, but also less glowy thing.
39.
All right, I have my warp core. I guess I put this back in my spaceship, and then I fly away. Use
decrypted user data. Wait, what? I don't like that sound.
Okay, I am in
who's
spaceship, I guess.
Who's going through getting our user data in game? You can buy user data.
Oh, it's okay. You can buy a season pass to the user data.
If you aren't paying anything, then you're the product. Am I right, fellow?
What, people?
Fellow
that's a true
people.
Statement.
I'm gonna try teleporting down to the base and see what happens.
All right, in space, access the galaxy map from the quick menu. There's a quick menu? Have I been using the slow menu this entire time?
They might mean the little one on the bottom of your screen that you scroll through.
Yeah, that's what they mean.
Yeah. Which there's two of. There's the building one, and then there's the not building one. Which
Alrighty,
on controller, those are mapped to up and down on the D-pad, and I always press the wrong one.
I can go to a new star system, I guess.
Neat. Don't do that yet.
Okay.
Because among other things, you want to use an antimatter to get that inventory upgrade over there. And and also don't leave me.
Can I craft antimatter? That would be really nice.
No, you might have to find one. Did you already get one and then use it to make that one?
Yeah, I found an
fuel?
antimatter due to like just plot reasons.
Yeah. Because if you can find one,
think if I shoot enough rocks, I'll find antimatter in the rocks?
Probably not quite like that, but you're welcome to try.
It'd be nice. For now, I'm just gonna use this as an opportunity to get a bunch of like gold and
we get to have a freighter.
I really just want to have like a ton of like tritium and like the spaceship fuel, you know.
Hey there, spaceship. Wow, when you autopilot it, it looks like it knows how to fly. So you can tell I'm not the one running it. It's a good thing that it's a good thing that the teleporter doesn't have to be powered on our end for me to get here. Otherwise, we would have been in trouble.
When they say there's a photon engine, I wonder to myself, or not a photon engine, a photon cannon. I wonder to myself, I get fucking shot with like 100 billion photons every single day, and I'm fine. Those bastards have not brought me down at all. So, like, I do not fear a photon cannon in video games or in real life.
Your photons are powerless against me. How do you make chromatic metal?
What?
How do you make chromatic metal?
It's
because this crafting menu is not helpful at explaining it.
Copper.
It's
copper in a portable refiner.
Oh, I just sold all my copper. All right, time to go get some copper.
That fucking sucked. I used it to buy the microprocessors.
I wish that you could click on the output and tell the game what output you want it to have, and then it would tell you what you needed to put in the input. Because instead,
working backwards has always been a terrible idea.
So, because instead it's like I just got to put random materials into it and then memorize which one makes the thing I want, which is not great. All right, thankfully there's so much copper on this planet.
I have a shitload of pulse engine fuel now. That's great. Too bad you can't use tritium to power the launch thrusters because it's not in the pulse engine, which that fucking makes no sense, and that sucks.
I cannot.
Oh, uranium is actually really efficient.
There we go.
Never mind. So I have a ton of gold. I have a ton of gold. I assume that that's a good thing insofar as we want to make the solar panels.
I cannot get the freaking jump thing to work. There we go. What was that about? Yeah, we need gold for solar panels.
Okay, good.
We're trying to power the base, which would hopefully eventually lead to like some level of like automation where you don't have to do everything from scratch again. Oh, this copper is already mined out. Thank you for keeping it on my map.
Oh.
What is it? What is my
life?
I can't help but wonder, like, what is my computer detecting when it thinks there's copper there? It's supposedly detecting copper, and it's just not. And for that matter, how do I know if any of these knowledge stones are new, or if I already got them all?
There's something unbelievably satisfying about flying through space and blowing up asteroids. It's sort of like playing the game Asteroids. It's exactly like playing the game Asteroids.
But with no goal, and no ending, and no threat.
So, yeah, I have the one antimatter. I've already spent it, though, so I can't use it to buy that upgrade.
Yeah, I found one in the wild, though, although it was kind of in a plotty location, because I had to puzzle into getting it from that one place. You could maybe revisit that ruin, if it's even possible to find again.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I learned the Viking word for two. T-O.
Because
so now I know is, the, and toe, and two, which are such useful words. I mean,
It's time to learn how to communicate entirely without nouns.
if you know the top like most common like 1,000 words in a language, you can pretty much get by.
Yeah, but I'm learning the most common words in the language, which are the operative fucking words that aren't that are not true. Nouns and not verbs. So I can't indicate a thing, describe a thing, or verb. I can only to the is, which is basically not speaking. Oh, this is also mined out. Yeah, well, I'm starting to feel like having a base is almost antithetical to the whole thing, because everything, like being in one place continuously in this game, just makes you depressed because everything's mined out and all of the basic like resource gathering you have to do constantly is undoable.
Well, I think that they're trying to emphasize that by the fact that like all the base stuff is like in a portable category.
I feel like at some point I'll just have
like nomadic.
I feel like at some point we'll just have like a cool like freighter or whatever, and that'll be our base. We'll just be the cool
be fucking great.
Sky base, and you just go back to that whenever you need anything, because otherwise bases are really not great.
Oops. I didn't mean to hit stop streaming, but I do need to stop streaming now. It is 9 o'clock. I have to wake up. There? Keith, I have a piano lesson at 6:45 in the morning.
Yes, I know. Your life's very diverse and interesting and busy. Look at my 1,000 skills. Don't you love hateful compliments?
Yeah. No. I was just saying I need to go to bed early. I wasn't even being like, "Oh, I'm so busy with all of my awesome achievements and my 32 wives." None of which fall in the category of awesome achievements.
Oh no. You really, all those 2 wives are really gonna be mad about not being included in that previous statement.
No, it's fine. If they had any pride, they wouldn't be one of the.
They're gonna have to all individually schedule appointments to vet their opinions about that thing you said.
Schedule appointments
because there's 32 of them, so they have to have appointments now.
Oh my god!
Well, you know what? Schedule out all of your wife time.
You know, it's going to be a bit difficult, but what they can do is they can probably like pass it on to my assistant, and my assistant can let me know.
Your assistant, your vice president assistant wife.
Yeah, my executive assistant wife. All right, bye.
Goodbye. Get out while you can. I'm never gonna find this copper.
How do I save? My last save was 11 minutes ago, so how do I save when I'm already in the ship? Do I press E and then E to get back into it?
You've been in your ship for like 11 minutes straight?
Yes.
That's impressive. No, I think you pretty much have to get in and out of your ship.
But I can't because there's no planet near me. I have to go to a planet?
Chat's welcome to have additional information, but yeah, I think you have to like...
When have they ever been right about anything?
They're never right. They just lie to us, but I do think you have to actually get out of your ship to save.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna go to a planet to get out of my ship to save.
And you'll know that their additional information they give you is true if it leads to the game saying it's saved, so... It would be nice to have a save
button. It's not that I hate
button.
Chat. It's not that I hate the people in chat. It's that your advice is always fucking off.
There are moments where it's like they specialize in being wrong. You're like,
yeah,
all right,
sometimes
thanks.
I think to myself, like, how can you be this wrong? Holy shit.
I don't know. You haven't lived till you've had your entire chat all agree on something that's wrong. Which is like that time where everyone was definitely sure that the map in fucking Wind Waker raps like Pac-Man. And everyone agreed about that, and none of them were right, and it was fascinating. Oh, my inventory's full, so I can't get this copper.
Alright.
Yay.
I have left the ship. I'm getting out of the ship. I'm leaving the ship. I do have a contribution from chat, though, that says if you jump, you go back down.
What?
All right, you proved me wrong. You're
wow.
not always wrong.
You don't always go back down.
Oops, that would be.
This is a space game after all.
All right, bye.
Goodbye.
User disconnected from your channel.
Get out while you can. They're coming for us. They're coming for us all. This is the end. There we go. I don't know if I'll ever have time for it, but I'm half tempted to have like a freaking just a farming session where all I do is just stockpile insane amounts of like carbon and sodium and so on, and just so I can have as much as possible, because it really is a drag how often you stop for that stuff and like, I want to go on exploration missions where I try to find the inventory upgrades and things like that. But instead it's like constantly like, no, you need radiation shield shielding. That was a weird hiccup squeal thing. You need like radiation shielding and oxygen, and I'm like, chill, game. I want to farm the resources that make progress. No, you're gonna die. We're almost there. I keep accidentally scanning because that's the button I would totally map as being run. Ow. I just want to finish my starship upgrade. I want to accomplish a thing. It must happen. Where is Bird's base? Oh right, it's like way the hell away. I wonder if we built anything or not. So I revamped my... I revamped the performance stuff, and the good news is it's not fucking up OBS anymore. The bad news is now the game actually is chugging on my end a bit, which I think it's still locking up less than the video used to be, so I think I've improved the video a bit, but it's gonna take more experimentation to figure out how to make this whole thing work. This game uniquely fights the process of recording it, and it's kind of fascinating. Copper. Make it. Make it. My base must be upgraded. Install hyperdrive by microprocessors. This will cost you approximately 95,000 credits. The game is not sophisticated enough to realize that I already bought the microprocessors and I already installed them. That's a little strange. Maybe it's not programmed to deal with the idea of like, I already installed the part, so when it checks my inventory for microprocessors it won't find any because I installed that one part. Hyperdrive. Ta-da! I can now go to space, but like further. I can go to super space with my warp cell, which I want to buy. I want to buy that inventory upgrade, but I also don't want to spend my only warps on that, my only animator on that. So I should. Well, the quest should find. He said a quest found him a new one, so that should be fine. Where the fuck is... Oh, I opened the wrong one. That's my crafting one. Damn it. No. What? No. What? Cave? Base? Rock? What is this menu? Stop. There we go. I don't even... I don't even know what that menu is. That's confusing. Alright, so we've installed the hyperdrive. Are you going to tell me where to find that antimatter that it told him to find? Hyperdrive fuel status empty. My hyperdrive's complete. Perhaps I really will find answers out there amidst the stars. But without warp cells, I will be going nowhere. I need to find the source of antimatter. Yes. Search for antimatter traces with Starship Scanner. Oh, perform scan from orbit. Okay. Oops. I keep thinking that'll make me go faster. No, not landing. Oh yeah, triggers how you go. Probably not orbity enough yet. Antimatter trace detected. Where is it? What was that highlight? Was it just the planet? That's the planet. Antimatter trace. Gotcha. Please tell me that my engines are good. There we go. Fuel remaining. Enough. I'm currently holding B and right trigger and left bumper and right bumper because those are all the buttons that I press in the sequence of escalating from start flying to flying faster to going into this super speed thing. And I'm afraid to let go of any of them because they might undo the sequence. I don't want that to happen. Once again, we have returned to trigger tap that ass. I wonder if this is where it took Bert or not. Or if this is something else. That's a big-ass geode. Did I name this already? Catarite. Oh. It's the weird goop again. Nope. Once the crystal's big enough, you just can't. I wonder why. Oh, dying again. I'm good at dying. It might be because I'm running around with no helmet on. Get out of here. Skin contact not advised. Terminal online. Selecting key. Decrypting. Success. The terminal is clogged with an unnerving, pulsating slime. Nevertheless, it appears to function. As I touch the input panel, the alien substance reacts violently. I make a note to avoid getting closer. The device opens, revealing a single unblinking crimson eye. It deposits a sample of antimatter, accompanied by a strange message. You will find us when the time is right. 16, 16, 16. Lots of 16s. We can now make an antimatter housing out of oxygen and ferrite dust, which are relatively easy things to get. One of them is one of the things I need to live, so it's obviously not that hard to find. A research specimen. This camera needs to chill the fuck out. This keeps happening. Hyperdry status, unfueled, antimatter required. We need to make the housing now. We can work with that. What happened from me getting the sample? I didn't get a pop-up because I wanted to do the other pop-up. So many pop-ups. What did that do? Observatory detected. Shit, I should have used this on a different planet, shouldn't I? Why would the chart... The chart is specific to the planet you're currently on? Weird. I thought it was a chart to a planet because it's a planetary chart. But instead it's a chart to this planet for a specific location. Hey, a language database. Teach me words, please. That's a problem. We learned death. Oh. Bit of a dark place to start, but okay. Nanites received. I like nanites. They don't take up inventory space. I think. Do they? I mean, credits don't. I don't think nanites do. Yeah, they're up top. So no inventory space. That's a good reward to find. I keep having to turn away from stuff to loot it, because I can't... There we go. Oh, it's because you have to actually highlight it with the icon. You can't just face it, like in most games. Like once you realize that you have to highlight it with the reticle, you'll be like, well, yeah, of course. But it's actually surprisingly rare to have to point the reticle directly at something. But I guess it's built around the fact that the game's originally originally first person, sorry. And in a first-person game, it's more normal to have to look straight at stuff. But in third-person games, you normally just kind of point your character at it, and I'm not really looking at where the dot on the screen is because that usually doesn't matter. What's glowing over here? Unidentified material. I mean, I know what you're called. It's inevitable. Oh, wait, not OO Prime. I'm on a different planet. These, there we go. Trickle tap that ass. Minerals. It's the Cowpat 3000. There we go. Gross. Just gross. And I can't mine it. I'm not cool enough. Alright, well, I was gonna, once I got the antimatter, stop. But now I gotta go get that thing I just found. Ooh. Ooh. They're just lying around here. Yeah, I don't try to play without Bird, but I just accidentally discovered a thing that's that's specific to me on this planet, and I should just... Probably should just go there and get that done, so I'm not trying to do it when he's here. And, like, being like, hang on, I got this side venture to go on. Yeah, I always have to press E. You can't press X. And the game freaks out, because I'm holding left trigger on the controller and E on the keyboard, and it's switching back and forth between the two control schemes, and it leads to the weird flickering. Oh god. I'm out of launch again. There we go. What do you mean? I clearly have enough fuel. There we go. It keeps saying not enough fuel. Look at them little ships flying around. I wonder what they're up to, because there ain't jack all around here. Whoop! 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 Careful. Yeah! I am just stealing at this point, right? Ooh. The Lukilov encampment. More navigation data. This is all good news. What's this? Oh. It calls my starship. I guess things didn't go well around here. 'Cause I can just take what I want. Like, there's just money lying around. So either I'm robbing somebody right now, or things are have gone very bad around here, which kind of leaning towards the latter, although they have power, so technically their base is still better than ours. But it might not have any life in it. Yeah, this base is way better than all of our gross wooden garbage. Oh, no, there's people here. I'm definitely just stealing then. Corporal Douse. The warrior stares at me hostile, fiery eyes. I must seem pitiful to them, frozen and bedraggled after my time outside. Nevertheless, the life form bows in greeting. Tradition and honor perhaps dictated it. Grah, the interloper is the Viking. Also, words are in between those. I don't feel in danger, but I'm about to turn and leave when the creature points towards my multi-tool. They bark with concern and motion to suggest that I should hand it over. Sure, maybe he'll upgrade it. They take my multi-tool and examine it, holding it close before tossing it away with a derisory snort. Instead, they offer me an improved replacement multi-tool. Hey, it's almost certainly way better because my other one was garbage. Also, it's called the Dream Irradiator. It is full of crystals and life. It's like the fucking Zerg. It's a nightmare. Let's compare. Okay, it's better in every way, right? Analysis visor, scanner, mining beam. Yeah, the standard stuff's there. Is the terrain manipulator there? I'm losing the terrain manipulator. That's kind of a problem, because I need that for mining. But it has a bunch of other cool stuff going on, and it has so many slots. So that's... long term, it's probably worth it. Mass accelerator. I wonder what all the short circuits mean. He's just handing me like a fucked up, damaged, broken piece of shit. What's up with these? Technology is critically damaged. What is it? Technology requires all subsystems be repaired before use. But it doesn't say what it is? How do I not know what it is, but I'm apparently going to repair it? Anyway. I definitely need to work on making that. It needs to have it does need to have a terrain manipulator. I kind of need that for my basic shit. Hopefully installing this didn't take away my ability to mine the stuff I need to make this, because that would really suck. What a ridiculous, gnarly, cool-looking, insane multi-tool, though. The Viking Observatory. A beacon sent long ago from a distant system awaits my response. 3 numbers are visible above an empty input box. I think I know what comes next. 1702. 7021. 0217. 2170. It's the really simple puzzles from before. I discover a location within the distant stars. Oh, it's telling me about another one of those beacons for learning more words. I'm now Viking accomplice. Okay. Ah, so it just told me there's an ancient ruin back at our base. Cool. I'll explore that with Bird. I also might tell him this place exists so he can fly here next session, because this maybe is worth him checking out. I didn't know what I was getting involved in. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for tonight, everybody. I'm gonna go on my ship and save. If I can find the fucking door again. Oh, here we go. Is this the one that opens? There we go. Oh. Oh, right. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. It's a little weird that it showed me the oversight radar screen that normally says we're about to scan something nearby, but then it showed me something from a different planet. That was slightly weird. Anyway,